Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Vlogmas number 19. How are you all doing? I hope you're all having fun in this holiday season and I hope you've all had your gifts purchased, bought. If you haven't, I'm gonna give you a few ideas today on the gifts that I would want to receive myself. And so these are possibly gift ideas that you could also give your friends and family. Every year as I grew older, I no longer ask for a lot of material things. Maybe I do. My husband would probably laugh at that. But this year I was thinking about what my gift wish were. But there's a lot of things that I used to want to buy, but I no longer want this year. More than anything, more than material things, I prefer non-material things. Like I would want to spend more time with my family. So time, something you cannot buy. Be able to be with them for maybe a few weeks instead of just talking over the phone. So that's one. I'm looking more into knowledge now, learning about things that I've always wanted to learn. Sure, you can pay for those classes, but I still have a list in here that I've written down and I've categorized it into 3 categories. One is home, anything related to home, tech, and wellness. Those 3 categories. So let's dive right into home first. Let's go into the home part. The first one is a clothes wardrobe. Now I do have cabinets and drawers, but it just doesn't feel like it's enough. I still have some clothes that are piling up outside of my drawer. Now that I think about it, I probably just need to get rid of some of the clothes that I don't need. But at the same time, one of my wardrobe's door isn't closing anymore, and it's been like that for maybe a year, and I just haven't had the time or haven't really thought about replacing it. And so that's going to be my first wish list. Probably just a 5-layer drawer where I can put my gym clothes. They're mostly my gym clothes that are everywhere right now because I've accumulated a lot already. So that's one. Second one, I would love new bed sheets and pillow covers as well. That's another one. A really good gift idea, especially for those who have just purchased their houses. Or I think this is a really good gift idea because not everyone would think about the things that they need, just the things that they want. But when somebody gives me a bed sheet or a pillow cover, I would be very grateful because I wouldn't even have thought about it, although I listed it this year. This is the first time I've asked for bed sheet and pillow covers. So that's number 2. Next one is a home office chair, a proper one. I've been looking online and checking which one I want. There's of course a lot of different computer chairs, gaming chairs. There's even one called Big Boss chair, which I think is the one that I'm eyeing at the moment, but I haven't really decided. The one that I'm using right now is a kitchen chair in my office doing my work, and it's not really good for my back, so that's why this is in my list today. Speaking of my back, an adjustable home office table. So the table that I have in my office right now is a dining table, which I really love. I really enjoy because it's spacious compared to when I would buy a computer table. That's probably not enough for everything that I have in my office. And so I decided to buy the dining table. It's very, very spacious. Back at work, they've upgraded our desk into ergonomic ones where you can stand up or you can lower it down, you can adjust it accordingly. And I didn't know how much it helped, but I didn't realize how good it felt to be able to do that. And so last year, I got my husband one and he's been using it in here, and now I want one for myself as well. So that's an adjustable home office table. So the next one is to organize my arts and crafts and my Cricut stuff. This one is called the Dream Box. It has adjustable shelving. You can store your vinyl. You can put hooks in them. You can put machine. It has its own accessible storage. You can put sewing machine. You can put your Cricut. This Dream Box is like a cabinet that expands. It opens, and then when you're done, it just closes, and you can. It doesn't eat up a lot of space, and it's just pretty awesome. But I think it's like or 5,000 USD. Let's see. So it starts at 2,299 USD. And if you want to add like more spaces like shelvings, extra storage space, then you have to add more. But the basic one is 2,300. That is a lot. So if it's for someone who's really serious with their arts and crafts, with Cricut, and if it's something that you will use for your business, I would highly recommend it. Okay, so those are the 5 things I want for the home category. Now I'm gonna jump into tech category. One is a new computer for editing. My Mac isn't that old, it still can do things, but it's starting to slow down. AirTags. When we start to travel next year, which we are planning to, AirTags are definitely needed when we travel nowadays, with all those horror stories of luggages not making it to the destination. I think AirTags are great gifts. Next one, camera backpack. I've been looking for a camera backpack for a long time. I haven't really found any that I want. First and foremost, I would want it to have compartment. I would want it to be water resistant. Next one is cable organizers. I can't wait for technology to evolve so we don't have to use so many cables anymore. But at this point in time, we are needing those cables, and so I would need something that would manage those cables. So anything, it doesn't have to be very expensive. Last one for tech is a gimbal. I'm thinking about the Gwin Crane M3 or M2S. Alright, so those are the 5 things for tech. Let's move on to the last category, which is wellness. Wellness is pretty easy for me, I think. Now, when I talk about wellness, not just health and fitness, it's also about mental health, about my spiritual health. So first and foremost, black leggings. I think I have 2. I've always had colorful leggings, but now I'm into the black leggings, and I think I'm overusing the ones I have. Next one, gym shoes. I did put gym shoes in here because I realized I'm only using one gym shoe now, which is the Converse, and I've vlogged about that. If you haven't seen that vlog yet, I'll link it in here. Okay, next one, spiritual health, daily devotional book. I have been trying my very best to build that relationship with God, and I feel like I need more help with this, and so I am planning to do daily devotions to understand the Bible more, and to just help me out in my relationship, in building my relationship with God, and growing my spiritual health as well. Next one is a bullet journaling notebook. The one that I'm using right now is from Lectern. I think that's how you say it. They are pretty expensive for a notebook, but I think for bullet journaling, especially if you use the pens that would usually seep through thin paper, the Lectern notebooks don't do that. No, it just works very, very well. It is a bit of an investment, but I think it's worth an investment. And last but not the least, a gym bag. My gym bag has been with me for 4 years now. It's one of my favorites, from Converse, and it's just the sling bag that you see me wear in my workouts. And that is it for today's Vlogmas. I hope that helps you. I hope that kind of gives you an idea of the things that you can still buy or consider as gifts for your family and friends. And I hope that you all finish your Christmas shopping very, very soon. Maybe next time we can do a gift wrapping once we have our gifts together. So if you made it this far, please consider subscribing so we can see each other again in the next Vlogmas, which is tomorrow. I'll see you. Bye!
Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year.